Man, we've missed that long, haven't we? Why is this not working? Why isn't my audio working? Yeah. Good. That was that long that I wanted to get in on, but I didn't. Some of the trading group did. Right there. Because that is that. So could run 907s. I'd love it to short off the open though. Sketchy. Yeah, you're right. I've not got it on, that's why. Cheers. There we go. That there. That's the entry. And look at the pop straight off it. The open's likely to run the top. Can't chase that now. Oh yeah, go on, pull back. So aggressive this if we tried this. It's not worth it because I'd only be able to put, because of the risk, I'd only be able to put 1 micro, so it's going to be like $40. So I ain't asked. I ain't gonna bother. And there that goes. exactly where. It's annoying, but it is what it is. See this blowing long off the open rather than actually giving us what we need. Keep coming short, keep coming short. Slightly just going to go long, and then we haven't got anything to do for a bit. $907, 700, 100. Do I add one and then the one further down? No, not worth it. Here we go. What did I say? The entry was where's it gone? There. Where I said I wanted to enter. But didn't. And the reason why I didn't enter there is because I would have also entered here. Then I would have also wanted to enter here. Didn't want to take a loss, then another loss, and then potentially to get the third one. So not a bad job. I'm going to give that a go. Bear in mind though, this could be a failure. Get your words out again. I'm only taking it on this account because it is a lot bigger. So as I'm not taking this on my 50Ks, I'm not taking this on my 25Ks, anything like that. I will want to add ideally you do not copy this. Not yet. Fucking phone doing. 750. Where do I want my buy actually? You should be entering. Where you should be entering is down here. That's where you should be entering. That's the better trade. And then the next one would be there. That's what yours should look like. Nothing. Do not copy me. You should be able to see by the screen that it's just a super aggressive over and under the top. The risk to reward's not on because the levels that you should be adding on are down here. So yeah, especially if you just come to the chart, do not enter this. I've not entered this. I can't drag my screen over because the way Discord does it is it's just fixated on this screen. But I am not in on the other ones. On the 50Ks, I am not in. And the reason why you wouldn't add, and the reason why I didn't add here, where I said, I really want to add one here, is because I would have had to take one loss to get in again, and then I probably wouldn't have took another because then I would have had to go into two. But there is another level down here on this range, so then it would have flipped shorts. Getting out of that as it pumps, not bothered. Poor trade. The good trade is down here. That's the decent entry. And then where I've got this marked here. I would love it to drop. Love it. I don't think it will, but I would love it. And that green, that technically, that's currently 3 weeks without a loss in this account. Even though it's $10. Currently. We want to get done ideally early on this today. So when it starts moving, got options, contracts, closure. So there could be some messing around. Just lackluster afternoon. Have we done 15 minutes yet? No. While I'm just waiting for this to hopefully come down, like yesterday, innit? Jesus, rinse and repeat yesterday. Hopefully this comes down. I'm just having a scrap with Copilot and ChatGPT, and when one of them gets it right, I go back to the other one and say, "You're shit, Chat. You're shit. Copilot got it right. Why are you so shit?" It's quite funny. Come on, baby, keep coming short. This will be beautiful. Come short. Didn't complete any target. Did not completed that target yet. Not even hit that 78 on that short. Good. Let's leave that on. In case we end up in one and I end up trailing one. Let's leave that as a range. That 50 get tagged? Technically no. Obviously it did, or you want to got that reaction, but is it? Hopefully it's not just coming down for another bite of that cherry. A bit more liquidity at the 800s. It could, but again, a deeper retracement is the better trade. Yesterday was a prime example of waiting for better trades. 50, 100. Treble sevens. Treble sevens I like. So just in case you're thinking, why don't we go to that high? Because we haven't put in anything on this range yet. We haven't completed any targets on the high to high, 38.50, whichever way you want to look at it, which would be the negative 23, or even the 78 short, which is that blue line. So, come on. MNQ, come on down. Come on. I would long here from this account, but again on the 50s, I would want this level. So I'm going to go one there because it's the halfway back. It's not terrible. Okay, 50, 55s, 55s. Oh, no. Just pressed the wrong button. Press the wrong button. So I've just set the alert on the 50Ks, 25Ks for that level. The 62, the full 62. And so we're in on them now. We are in on those now. So you should have one on and one on the 78. So I am just going to put two on there. And there I'm going to put one on, same as I've just said. So it should be in one and then only one. At 720. 720. If you go back to the draw, there's always a reason to not go crazy. And from yesterday, if you remember that leg here, I wanted that to come down into this order block here, so it's there like that. So you could, class that. So that's why we have the stops. What are we on ATR? We're going to get an ATR up. 30. Okay. I think it's going to fill my next. I think it's going to fill my next one here. I think it might fill my 2 here into that gap. 80s, 40 points. Filled max size on both now. Let's go over 40. Why am I in 40 on that? Has it got to go long? Yeah. Let's come into my purple zone. Let's see if we can fill it and go. What are we on that? Yeah, so that should probably be. Where's the 38? 38, 10. Got to accept the loss. It's high probability, so I'm taking it. I am in, and I'm full port. And as per the morning video, if it doesn't go off this and we stop, we're going to go again on the next level. Just started a new, yes, we just started a new candle. What time is it? 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock pivot. Just closed on the first half an hour. You guys should have seen enough of times what you expect on that. Statistically, of course. Oh, I would like a bit of an ATR up there. Don't class that as an ATR up, but it was a push. expect it to come down and set up a little bit. It'll bring me into green, but then it should bring me back into drawdown, and then it should go. Is that my 15? Yeah. All right. So I expected that into the green, back into the red. On the low to low, 38. I'm always drawing these purple boxes and lines, and it always comes into them. Why don't I just wait? Why do I get so much? Yeah, even I get FOMO. I always get FOMO, and I enter too early, and it just comes into me friggin' levels. Because imagine if I just waited down here, my entry would have been there on that top line. Well, actually, it would have been there at 24s. 22s to 24s, something like that. It's probably a point to you guys as well, you know. How much better would your risk to reward be? How much better would your entries be? Sure, you'd miss out on some trades by copying like for like. If I'm getting in early when I'm drawing boxes, I'm drawing lines at the perfect level I'd like it to come to. You'd probably be in 2 here now, and then like you would have like, oh, he's done it again. The boy's done it again. The boy's done it again. You obviously went so heavy on that, Jamie. You went so heavy on that. Jesus Christ, man. Fair play, fair play. Listen, take some out of what I've literally just said as well. From drawing these lines, and keep that size small going into the next one. Going into your express now. Jesus. I like the open. What does that mean? Did you short? Are you telling me you shorted there? It's past that way. Ooh. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, mate. It's past, right? Does not matter. You're back in your express. with 24 cents over. Oh, mate, imagine if that had been a cent under. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, well done. Spot on, mate. Get green, get off the screens. Have a good weekend. Catch you next week. Double bottom and go then. What time is it? 15 into a bit of a dead zone. Need another 15 to pass. I'm annoyed I didn't enter in here. I didn't wait for this. Because I would be entering again if I'd have waited for that. You've got to take this trade just based on the probability. And when you take those ones where you have the edge, then if it's the 20-30% that they don't, I'll take it. More down, more up. Probably be trading in the second half of this hour. Come on, you beauty. Let's go. double on that 50 then. Where's that original 588s? So if you stopped out there for 250 or something on the 50Ks, just hold, don't re-enter yet. I'm gonna let this take me out. One of them. Wow. Have to wait to get back in. Friday sell-offs. So the original, you should be about 200 down on the, what's it there? On your 50Ks. Trade this double bottom then now. I'm gonna have to get back in it and give it a go, aren't I? Where's that negative 23? You know what, I'm going to wait for that to set up rather than just jumping straight back in. Gotta take that level. $650s. Do I just expect the risk? Let's set the risk on this one. $31s then. Probably 3. I can run 3 for another 500. That'll be, yeah. come on.
Order filled.
Oh, did I take them all on them? Oh, for fuck's sake. So I've just took on the 50Ks back up for $100. Not huge, like I thought it was going to be huge. Let's just click a sell there.
Order filled.
And get that back in and see if we can get back, but it'll just be about $100 or break even. It's a shame really, because geez, oh, that setup was so nice. I'm bringing the other screen over to show you, but again you can't see it because Discord doesn't show that. It's negative 23 on that. There. Okay. Yeah, the lows are all the way down there. So again, I'm out on the 50Ks. I'm only taking this on this account. Waited for that, the risk to reward and everything would have been so much better. Waited for that purple box. The more time goes past, the closer that VWAP gets. So here you can see on this account 447 down, on the 50Ks, 25Ks, $100 up, but they're closed. So this one's in the red. So yes, we've got some continuation down. I'm not going to pull the trade because I still like the trade. Where it's sort of looking like it's trying to push, but to push straight to would be insane. And that is 620s. Yeah, 620s. To go direct, statistically, is crazy. It does happen, but Not very often. Not going to give it any more than that. If it does do that, we'll have to wait. I'm going to have to find that back up. It's me saying about this account hasn't lost in 3 weeks. And I want to put a red blemish on it. No. No, I'm not. No. I want to find the return. Jeez, it just looks like it's coming down to this, doesn't it? You can't get in this now either. Any upwards momentum here now? I would just like to see it to VWAP, because I think ultimately overall higher time frame, it's showing me that it's probably going to run the negative 23 targets. How much room have I got? How much do I want to trade with? What time is it? past. Okay. That's the first one. That's the internal one. It's 100 extra. Then we're on that order block. Tricky. You should put your stop here and wait, because you wouldn't have room. If you should be in this for, like, obviously not the same amount of contracts in a 50k. Should be in one, always one on a re-entry. 1500 drawdown. I've got 7,000. Well, over 4,500 now. Let me buy 3. Because if it goes all the way to there unanswered, that'll be the point, which it will answer. But most of the time, it does that. Whether it's there. But we shall see. Yeah, statistically, this has been a mad week, hasn't it, really? Other than yesterday. Insane move down, man. Insane. Good job I got out of those 50Ks and 25Ks when I did. Mind you, relative, it would have been 300 into there. If I'd have done the same, 500 loss overall, probably per account. It's been the other way around the last couple of days. I had blemishes on the other one, but this one's been fine. And usually this one's fine because I've got more room to play with. That can go. My next square would be that. Why do I keep losing? I always forget where it is as well. Every man and the dog's in on this trade. Believe me when I say that. It's literally going to complete. It's literally going to complete that negative 23. That is... wow. Where is it again? There is it. Yeah. 10 points. What's 10 points? Nothing. It's not the negative 23, is it? Low to low one. Okay.
Order filled.
Click there. What are we at? Okay. Do or die. Again, repeat, I am flat on the other accounts. I am only in on this one. Still like it. I do think it's going to hit here first before it does anything in here. Like that. Negative 23s. What have we got from there? 20s, 40s, 80. Gotta love a Friday. Can't remember who it was that said, one of you guys a while ago said, I'm just not, was it me? Said, I'm not going to do Fridays anymore. Just refused to trade Fridays. Delivery. Now it's got a spin. Now it's got a spin. Do or die, that's its first completion, negative 23, high time frame on the short side, and it's the 62 long. Not really covering the order block if I pull it lower though. Jesus Christ. Don't want to get out at that block there. Oh, you know what? I've just looked up on my other screen. Yesterday's draw. Yesterday's friggin' draw. That's where we are. I drew this down to 5, 6, 2s. I drew the box down to 5, 6, 2s. I wish I could remember. There we go. It was that. Quite a large range. But that was yesterday's. In fact, it's what I said on the. There's the chart I sent in it. This ain't stopping. This is not stopping. This is coming down to that 78. Trump on the mic, is it? Also, usually goes long. Usually flies long. I didn't know he even was. Did not know that. Nothing down here. I've got to play this box, I just don't. Investment into healthcare. Jeez.
Order filled.
Gotta do it. I have to do this. Don't do this, don't copy this, but I have to do this. News whatnot or not. It's the range from yesterday. It's the 62 long. We're almost at the 78. It's the 23 completion short. We've gone short unanswered. There's too many. There's too many things. Too many. Saying that, should I get in on the other one? In fact, I will if it sets up. Stand by, stand by, stand by. Stand by with your 50Ks, stand by. Times 45s. Need that order block, that 62, that negative 23 to send it. That would be essentially the minimum point. Yes, this is just poor trading on my part. This is. Didn't wait. Kept adding rather than just stopping out and waiting for a bottom. Waiting for it to base out. I did that on the other ones. Didn't do it on this. It's cocky with the room. Where's the cleanliness in the market? Where's the ATR push up? Where's the movement? Where's the fucking volatility? What is going on? Come on. Do something. Something going on. From the movement down, what we're asking it to do is so microscopic. There are so many things in our favour that it would just be crazy. That's a low to low 23, that is. So we need that to... The important thing about these days is survive. Because you are gonna get them where they just, them 10-20% rules come in. You've got to survive. Yeah, mostly, yeah. Mostly. What we're asking for it to do again is just microscopic in what against what it has done. That, like, easily 80% of the time this would run easily. But there's clearly something going on, whether it is the options, whether it is Trump, whatever it may be, I don't know. Or is it just them phantom Fridays? I'm not sure. But to run through all those levels like it has, yeah, it's something. You know, and you always think back to the time when this was just, it's about 150 in profit, would have been like, I don't know, $200 in this, which would have been fine. But you never take them off. You don't just take it off because it's in green. You have to trust the trade. You have to get in on the high chance of where it is going to go. ain't what's it in. I'm just gonna take it off. Agree. The way that that's moving, regardless if this is the pivot, which honestly it should be, this could easily,
filled.
okay, done. This could easily run all the way back to the top right. There's a bit of a recap, don't jump off yet, because this, we need to go over this. You are good. Right guys, have a good weekend. I'm going to shut it off there. There's nothing for me to do. It's gone and I'm not chasing. I will see you on Monday. Take it easy guys. Not got me yet. Not got me yet. Absolute frustration is insane. Still no red. Still no red. No, still no red. However, as per chart, lesson is to wait. Wait for the zones. I've worked out. I've left 10k. I've realised here. I've realised. But there's 2k. Not horrendous. No. Don't lose it since 20. Not horrendous. Trust the levels. Trust the levels. Never had. Oh no, let's finish off the fucking YouTube. So here we are. Frustrating day. My analysis, my video, it was to essentially take along there. I got in too early. And even if I'd have bid there, I'd have lost, which would have been fine, no dramas at all. But then I would have made bank on this. I'm not down. I've got back to scratch on Top Step, and on Trade of 8 I am about 2 grand, 2k, which you can see there. It's irrelevant because I've worked out I've left about 10k on the table because of FOMO. So yeah, done on the day. Have a great weekend. I'll be back next week to do it all again.